Welcome back to my channel, y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm just making a quick video about why somebody will become a mass shooter. I always kind of been one of those people that was kind of intrigued by the dark side of psychology. And once you just apply a little bit of thought to it, bro, it's pretty fucking obvious, bro. Like, I could basically write a fucking book on why someone will become a mass shooter, bro. And that book can basically be summarized in one word: humiliation. Here's the thing, society has this weird thing that they do where people can basically swerve you and frustrate the shit out of you all the way, you know, in all aspects of society, bro, and nobody ever has to fucking pay for it, you know? But then it's like you get caught speeding up the road and you gotta pay for that. So that's kind of how it seems, you know? And honestly, it really doesn't take much, you know? It's like have a parent die, lose your job, and have, you know, 3 people in 1 year treat you like shit. And you're damn near 80% of the way there to pondering a mass shooting, you know? So it's like, the weird thing is that there is this consequentialist aspect to life, you know? So there's no way you're just gonna, you know, kill innocent people and have people look at you like you're some kind of hero. But I want to bring up the movie John Q. Now, if you ain't seen it, bro, dude's son gets sick. He has an oversized heart, and Denzel Washington, John Q, is running out of time to save his son. So he's going through this whole time he thinks that he has insurance. Turn to find out the insurance won't cover this. Next thing you know, he's like fucking liquidating all this shit. He's trying to sell every fucking thing. You know, he's doing all this paperwork, trying to come up with the money to get his son a heart transplant. He does all this paperwork. He shows back up to the hospital. He talks to the admin worker, and she just swerves him, bro. She's like, you know, with a snobby attitude, she's telling him this is the wrong paperwork and it's gonna take this much time to fill it out and all this. And he's like, I don't have time. Like, my son is dying. And she's like, well, I'm sorry about that. And she kind of just swerves him. And that right there just kind of sets the premise for the whole damn movie, bruh. If you've seen the movie, you understand. It's not like when people, here's something else I want to say, bro. You got to think, the bitch who swerved him, she wasn't even in the hospital when he took it hostage, bro. She wasn't even in there. So that's kind of how I look at mass shootings, you know? It's not like some guy cuts you off on the highway, you miss your exit, then you run out of gas, you know? And it's like you have these little strings of bad luck that add up. Then you go to the gas station to buy a Swisher, but you forgot your wallet and they swerving you. So you go out and you pull off a mass shooting over that. But people will say like, well, why didn't you just kill that person? It's like, no, you don't understand. The problem I have with this world is bigger than that one person. Damn. That's kind of what justifies the whole John Q situation. He takes this hospital hostage and he threatens to kill some people. And by the end of the movie, you know, you find out that he's actually doing the noble thing. We live in a consequentialist world though, you know? So if you go around killing people, they won't look at you like you're John Q. You know, he basically took it in. That's kind of why the movie is genius, bro, is because they took it as far as they could while still being able to look at him like the hero. You wouldn't be able to look at him like the hero if he just walked in there killing people, demanding, you know, they give his son their surgery, you know? I will say the surgeon that John Q was talking to earlier on in the movie, he was there with with this other chick too. And he actually was in the hospital when he took it over, you know? So let's be clear on that. And he was swerving them too. I get that. Society has this weird thing to where there's different branches for everything. You go to a service, something goes wrong. They do something wrong, but you can't go back to them. It's like, oh yeah, you gotta call this number about that, you know? You go into a Walmart and they give you the wrong change back. And it's like, you can't go up to the register and just tell them. They're like trying to swerve you and all this shit. And look, bro, I'm coming up with shit off the top of my head. I'm not sure if you actually can do that, but y'all get the point. This is the reason why they have HR departments. Like, if you get into, let's simplify it first though. You go into a restaurant, you're sitting there to eat, your meal comes out and it's wrong. You can't tell the cook that it's wrong. It's like they just send this waitress out and then you have to tell her it's wrong, then she goes back and tells him it's wrong. So there's like, even just in one restaurant, one mistake, bro, there's like this 2-3 tier system, bro, just to get to the person that made the mistake. So let's say you go to a restaurant, you know, something was done wrong to you. You felt like you were done wrong some way. They're gonna tell you, okay, well, you can call the HR department about that. And they're just always swerving you, bro. The same way they were swerving John Q when he was trying to get his insurance correct. That right there, bro, I totally understand, bro, why people would do that. When you go back and forth to the fucking DMV 5 fucking times in a year and they're still swerving you for something and they're charging you all these extra fees, bro, and you still dealing with your normal life. You got a family member who just passed, bro. You know what I mean? You just lost your job, and it's stuff like that, bro. That's what'll take people over the edge. It's really not that hard to understand, bro. It's not that hard. A lot of y'all know I got a history in fighting, so it's like, sometimes when I get into it with somebody, or if someone's giving me attitude, in my head, I be thinking, like, bro, I'll fucking kill you, bro. Like, you don't know who you're talking to. You're talking to a real one, bro. And then it's like right after I have that initial reaction, then I just intellectualize. Like, this is the part where pressure in your life, it can weigh on this muscle to intellectualize things. So it's right after I feel like that, I intellectualize this person is just being a fucking douchebag because his fucking life sucks. He's fat as fuck. He's bald. He drives a fucking minivan, a fucking moped, you know? He's in this motherfucker working in Walgreens, and I'm in this bitch on my spare time throwing money around. That's why this motherfucker is giving me a hard time, you know? So in my head, I'm able to justify not killing this motherfucker, you know? But I could totally understand, bro, that someone else who don't got a motherfucking thing to lose, or who feels like they ain't got shit to lose, can just say, fuck it. The reason why, in their mind, the mass shooting is justified is because the problem that they have is way bigger than the person that pissed them off. It's almost like someone who's gonna pull a mass shooting, bro, it's like large crowds of people is the HR department. Society has kind of been treating you wrong. So when you feel like society's done you wrong, and where am I supposed to go, bro? Where am I supposed to go to get justice for this wrong that's been done to me? But it's like the law says you weren't done wrong. We know there's loopholes here and there, you know, but it's like they're saying, nah, like you ain't been done wrong, goddammit. You need to pay your ex-wife alimony, bro, till you die, motherfucker. Large crowds of people becomes the new HR department, bro. You basically just have a shitload, you have this giant class of problems that it's almost like we have this safety net in society, but we still have these giant holes where people are just able to fall through into the category of mass shooter. That's all I really wanted to say. I just wanted to give y'all a few minutes of what I've been thinking. Like I've said, we understand we live in a consequentialist world. It's almost like there's this permanent written in stone badness once you take somebody's life. But you gotta understand that the intentions closely align with the intentions of John Q. Obviously, it's a movie, bro. They have to take it to the extreme. So it's not just, you know, this guy isn't doing all this, you know, because he doesn't want his car to get repossessed. They have to throw his kid in there. Your kid is gonna die if you can't do this. You know what I mean? They have to take it there. Just change those problems a little bit, you know? It's the same thing, like if you told somebody, just think, bro, if you told everybody in this weird world, bro, but you know, just assume you could replicate this. If you told everybody that they were gonna serve the next 15 years in jail, bro, think about how crazy people would become, bro. And it's damn near the same thing when you tell a dude, yeah, you're gonna have to give up half your goddamn money, you know, until your kids are grown. That's kind of how it sounds, bro. It kind of has this ring to it of, I'm gonna be fucking imprisoned, bro. I'm gonna be hostage to this for goddamn ever. So that's just the general sentiment. That's kind of the groundwork needed to become a mass shooter. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. Like, comment, subscribe. Tune in on the next one, y'all. I'm out.